What up there, bro, JT? Hey, man, I checked your video out, man, about the haters and everything, and I just thought I'd come back and just say a couple of words, man, to let you know, man, that people hating on you, tell them to get in line. Uh, I had a pastor. He's gone on, I believe, to be with the Lord. But when I was growing up, I never will forget his sermons, and he always used to say something in his sermon that I never forgot. And the way the saying that he used was that you can't stop people from putting your name up on every sign and board, but you don't have to supply the paint. So in other words, that's what I'm saying, brother. We don't have to supply the paint. I call our game. I gave our little circle a name. I called it the End Time Harvest Game. Matter of fact, and I sent out some emails, some suggestions that I would get from the brother Kingdom Knowledge and P.B. Drawings as well as brother Cliff and everybody. And I got a response back from brother from Kingdom Knowledge, and this is what I wrote it down. And this is the slogan. I'm looking for something that I can use in a good, constructive, creative way. And this is what he wrote, and I think this is the slogan that we're going to use. It said, "We watch and we share, so as to not get caught unaware of Jesus' second coming." So, brother, that's solid. That's solid. So this is what I'm telling you. We need to share the truth in love. And once we do that, cut the debt. Man, there are people mad at me right now for stuff that, because of the fact that I refuse to go do things like people expect me to do them. I had people from Bishop Eddie Long ordeal to Jim Baker that asked me certain things, and because of the fact that I wouldn't give them the answer that they wanted, they had a problem with that. So they dismissed me. So be it. Could care less. Because I'm not going to judge a man and I don't know all the facts. In other words, when they asked me about Brother Long, the only thing I said was, and a lot of people didn't agree with it, but I mean, hey, everybody got a right to their own opinion, I guess. And I have a right to mine. And what I said was, I said, no, I'm not going to judge Bishop Long. I said, where was the media when Bishop Eddie Long was doing all these good things for the people in the Katrina victims? Newbert and Eddie Long, under the leadership of Brother Eddie Long, they did a whole lot of stuff for those victims of Katrina, man. But I didn't see the media exposing that. I didn't see the media blowing that out of proportion. But as soon as they hear one thing negatively about the man, they blow it out of proportion. But that's the way the media do things, and that's the way people are going to do you, and that's the way the people are going to do me too. See, no one is really worried about what we are saying until you hit a nerve on them. See, in other words, I'm all right. It's just like a preacher, Reverend Leo Daniel. I heard a sermon once he preached one time about this woman. It was in the church, and the preacher was preaching, and every time the preacher was naming a sin out that was committed and by somebody else, by the young people, said, she was like, "Hey, man, Reverend, right on, Rev, right on." Everything was right on, Reverend. Said the man was preaching, he said that man, preacher said, all you young women that's out there having these babies and thing and unwed and whatnot, amen, Reverend. All you women out there that's going with other folks' husbands and stuff, amen, Reverend. Well, when the man then said, now all you snuff dippers. And when he said that, then she said, wait a minute now, Reverend, you done jumped off your horse, now you done went to damn picking. So you see, it's just the way people think, the mentality. See, as long as somebody's hitting on the sin that you're committing, Middle Man is all right. But don't say nothing about what Middle Man is doing. Don't fret it, bro. Don't fret it. In other words, we can't lower ourselves to the standards to people that don't want to hear the truth. I think my brother from Kingdom Knowledge said it very well right here in this slogan. We watch and we share. That's all you can do. And so as to not get caught unaware of Jesus' second coming. If people don't want to hear truth, guess what? They're not going to hear it. Coming from you or me. It don't make no difference. When people have their mind made up, that's it. But the only thing we must do, and I say this, brother, because of the fact that I know I done been a few places in this world, and I done mixed and mingled with a lot of different people. And basically, man, people are the same all over the world. It's just that if some people want you to condone their wrongdoing, And I don't say condone wrongdoing, but I said don't judge a matter before, too quick. Don't judge things before it's time. And that's what I refuse to do in the case with our brother Eddie Long. If the man had whatever, I don't know, I wasn't there. If I could say the man guilty, I must have been there with me, a woman or a man too. So, we need to be careful when we start just pounding people like that. We should be embracing, not the sin, if it's been committed. If wrongdoing has been committed, then yes, God gonna deal with the wrongdoing. But God loves the sinner, man. And I tell everybody, before we be too quick to jump down on Brother Long or anybody else for that matter, let us consider ourselves. We can fall too. Remember what Donnie McClurkin said, we fall down. So in other words, just the way you judge others, going to determine when you make a mistake, how people going to judge you. That's what I look at it. And so when these people start hating on me, I mean, people hate you for no cause because you just did what was right. And I refuse to take part in people's mess. I refuse to. And if you get mad because of something I told you about the truth, then brother, you just got a problem. You're going to be mad for a long time because I'm not going to change. And like I say, when God be moving and shaking things away from you sometimes. And every time when people going to come against you. We know that. Jesus said in this world, remember now, in this world, we're going to have what? Trial, tribulation. But we just must make certain that we are doing things for the right motivation and the right reason. And like I said with brother from Kingdom Knowledge wrote here, we watch and we share. That's the only thing we can do so as to not get caught unaware of Jesus' second coming. That's what it's all about, brother. So we just say to those that don't want to hear, like you all said, you don't have to look at the video. I know I get negative, but so like I say, hey, I don't force you to press your left mouse button on that video, so you can go on to the next thing. With that being said, brother, be of good courage, man. Be strong. It's Mitty Man saying whatever we get into, we know if God isn't in it, we need to get out of it. Peace, bro.